Let's get him, Grizzle. Yeah. One for the money, two for the show. Promoters and record labels, I'm
you don't cough, you don't get off.
4 times 4, complete with dope beats and extraordinary flow. I got your attention, now here we go. Let me rope y'all in like we have the rope.
Welcome back, y'all.
Can you feel it? Catch my drip.
The next episode
of Don't Do That
on Epic Fridays. Now, Smoke of the Ep. Eyes watering.
Smoke of the Ep.
Smoke of the Ep is, of course, from House of Dank.
Because that is
my spot. Yeah, shout out to all my House of Dank people out there that watch. I appreciate you guys. And our Smoke of the Ep, because they got me on these hype sticks. It is New York City diesel infused, as always. So, I actually got 2 topics, and I actually got an old school Don't Do That.
But you know what we don't have?
We don't have an ashtray, guys. I guess we're just gonna pop the top and use it as an ashtray.
And once you pop, you can't stop.
You can't stop. Okay. So what are your topics?
Let me cut down that song right there. Is "Throw Your Hands" by the one, the only 16 the Icon, streaming for your listening pleasure on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and everywhere you can stream and download music.
Get on that.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Okay. So I have, and I don't do that. I'll do that after the topics. Then we have our Bay County bar owes $50,000 after drunken bartender allegedly causes double fatal crash. And Bath Community Schools.
Ooh, that's here. That's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's actually 20 minutes away from here.
And what happened there?
Sued after girl injured by another student. They are known, I don't care what anybody says, that is a bully town. Again, I don't care what anybody says. I grew up with it.
What, Bath?
Oh yeah. If you guys, as long as you got money, sleeping with one of the people that work there, kids that are, 9 times out of 10 parents or, the drug dealers or whatever, they usually, oh yeah, no, I've had my own personal experiences with them, and again, I don't care. I don't think that they have stopped. Because if that's the case, they wouldn't be sued for bullying.
Oh boy.
Also for injuries in which a male student caused to a young girl. So, what are your topics?
Well, me, as I always say, I am the entertainment guy. And so today, I have a whole bunch of news I can pick from. But what I want to do is give you an update on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man debuted on Wednesday, and they gave us the first 2 episodes. Now, from my sources, they're actually going to be speed running this season. They've already greenlit season 3, and they're in the middle right now of animating season 2. Now, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has a lot of MCU vibes. Like the whole scene when he comes home from school and Aunt May's sitting there, not with Tony though, sitting there with Norman Osborn, voiced by Coleman Domingo from Fear the Walking Dead, which right now I am binge watching Fear the Walking Dead, all 8 seasons on Netflix. But there's some, I don't want to give too many spoilers on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but I do want to tell you that I'm just going to give you one big spoiler. Just one. Tombstone is one of his classmates. Lonnie Lincoln, who you all know becomes Tombstone, is actually going to school with Peter. He is the star quarterback of the football team. The animation style is very energetic. I like the animation style for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. A couple of scenes they actually switch into comic panels, which is always dope when you're dealing with a comic book character. So I'm not exactly sure if they're gonna do that every Wednesday. I think it is gonna be every Wednesday, and they're doubling up on the episodes. So we got some stuff to watch, man. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if anybody else from the MCU is gonna be, voicing a character or anything, but I know for a fact that Coleman Domingo is doing a good job as Norman Osborn. I immediately heard his voice.
Oh yeah.
Soon as Norman Osborn started talking.
I heard it too. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it as well. Okay. I mean, they switched up a lot of things, but I mean, other than that,
the one problem I have with the suit that he has right now are those tubes. Those tubes.
I can understand.
I know it's a proto suit, but bro, how in the world, if you get into a fight and somebody grab one of them tubes, you're done.
Yeah, but he hasn't gotten to that point yet. So again, luckily, prototype.
Luckily.
And then he will learn eventually, as he always has been. So, all right, on to Bath. Bath Community Schools. Now, my own experience is these people don't care about bullying. You can have anti-bullying policies all you want, but as I was reading the article, I could see things just don't ever change. So, now, a young girl's parents, I believe it's the middle school, one of the boys, one of them, and it sounds like one of the kids that I grew up with, one of who is known to have violent and or harmful tendencies, including prior bullying and or physical attacks on other students. Now, this young boy had violently plowed into this young lady. It was a field day on June 4th. So it was last year, but it's gotten to the point where they're suing. Now, the young lady had suffered a fractured nose, damage to her left side, and a concussion and damage to her ear.
Serious.
Now, personally, we all know that boys are stronger than girls. And if this boy accidentally plowed into this girl, there's no way, I'm sorry, that you could fracture her nose, damage her left side, give her a concussion, and damage to her ear. There's no way that boy accidentally plowed into.
Olay.
Now, it claims the district did not do enough to protect the girl from the boy, and they don't do it, so you just get used to it, and you keep pressure on them, and you sue them. Now, it was the principal, superintendent, and 2 other employees. And the father, Lucas Dillon, told the State Journal he was never received any phone calls from the school regarding his son's behavior, and that his son is a straight-A student. Now, he questioned how and what he believes to be an accident became systematic bullying. Obviously, it was not an accident, sir. Obviously, it was not an accident.
You can't give a person a concussion
by accidentally plowing into her.
Concussion is like...
Obviously, they don't name the kids involved. The mother is not naming herself because she is scared of retaliation. Rightfully so. Bath is a small town. Always has been. That includes Park Lake to go right along with it. Not too far from Hazlitt. Now, they ran at her full force. She was in a puddle of blood. Now she got a call about 10:30, but it took her several times to be able to talk to her daughter. They don't like to be able to. They don't put the kids on the phone like that. Yes, Lansing is not the only one with problems like this. Bath has a horrible problem with this. Because when she got to her daughter, was able to get to her daughter coming to pick her up, she looked at her daughter's nose and immediately knew. Because it wasn't stopping. The bleeding was under control, but it was not done bleeding still. So, they also did not, they have not been taught or had anything done when it came to the concussion concussion precautions and whatnot, to what to look out for, how to look at the kids and whatnot. And nobody has any of this stuff. So they are suing, and he said that he made his son apologize, and he thought it was over with. You thought it was over with?
Oh my God! I'm about to.
Really, bro?
Okay.
Lucas
so,
Dillon?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to have a talk with you about how to raise a boy. You might want. You might.
There's a segue right there. Teach him how to raise his child properly. And speaking of raising children, Nelly and Ashanti are going to be doing a reality show with little baby Haynes. I guess that's what they named their child, is Haynes. I'm not going to speak on that one.
Haynes underwear. I will. Sorry.
That's all I was thinking right there.
I'll say it.
Man, okay.
I'll say it.
So yes, they have a reality show that will be coming to the network Peacock.
I say it with love, though.
And yeah, me too. I love Nelly and Ashanti. I love both of them. I love their music. Love them as artists. Follow them. I will probably watch the reality show. But Haynes, come on, man.
Come on, y'all.
Come on.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is going to be coming up. Also, in closing for me, the EP is, we're just about there, but Grizzle is not really knowing whether or not he wants to do the February 14th release, because he feels as though I may be rushing the project. Now, we're 5 songs in, we only need 7 songs. The 14th is coming. I'm not going to the studio until next week. But I believe we can make the 14th. If not, I will just drive it ahead to my birthday, which will be February 23rd, and the CD will come out on my birthday, and it will be great, and everyone will be happy.
Yes.
In closing, The Walking Dead, The Ones We Live, with Michonne and Rick, is renewed for a 2nd season, and also the series Daryl Dixon with Daryl over in, what is it, London?
Yeah. Yes.
Weird.
He ended up in London.
He ended up in London somehow, but that also got renewed for a 2nd season. So that is my entertainment spiel for fucking Friday. That's it. What do you got going on, Pots, on the way out?
All right. So the thing I have here, and then after that I'll have my Don't Do That.
Okay.
Bay County bar owes $50,000 after drunken bartender obviously doesn't, allegedly, because she causes double fatal crash. So now let's see here. And a judge had issued judgment for estates of Ronald E. Wells Jr. and Brandon M. Edwards, along with survivor injured in the wreck that claimed their lives, were collectively owed $50,000 by My Brothers Bar Incorporated. Now this woman had, now there's $24,000 going to the ones who had passed, and $2,000 going to the survivor. The survivor of the crash, the woman that was with him, the survivor of the crash, she does have injuries in which will last her possibly for the rest of her life. But at the same time, $2,000 is not enough. Alright, especially whenever your bartender is getting wasted. Alright, and hits 2 young men and a woman. 139, 133, and 130. That they are going to be, she had a blood alcohol level of 0.187 and facing felony charges, but at the same time I feel as if the bar should not be open and it should be actually owned by somebody else in general. Their liquor license is suspended until somebody else buys them out, I believe, so they may as well just shut down their doors. The woman, I believe, can face up to 30 years possibly, and that's it. So at the end of the day, it needs to be life. Now, Don't do that I have. And I've had to learn this several times myself. Is don't get the difference between nice and kind mixed up, because there is a difference. Kind is genuine. Kind is through the heart. Kind is you really giving a shit about somebody. Being nice sounds fake. It kind of is fake, because at the end of the day, you have to fake it till you make it. And being nice is just that. Why do you think they call tactfulness nice nasty? Because you have to be nice about it and say it with a smile and not offend nobody, so you can cover up what you really feel. Being kind is just doing it because you care. Don't get them mixed up, you guys. Family, friends, and everybody else will use that for you. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and get notified. I guess we'll see you next time on Mad as Hell Monday. And see you guys later. Pieces.